the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold on his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat. You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go. Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and Wrestlemania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle #1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle. And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk. This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own.
Slips out of the way.
And afterwards, CM Punk finds the roll-up, ending the 3 count. Targeting the chest, very effective.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Gotta hurt. Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any. And retaliates with a counter.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Northern Lights back in the ring. Lift it up. What's next? Driven down face first. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one? Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled 1 match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true. CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in 1 night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? Perched up top.
And Randy Orton is stepping up.
Suplex. And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H. DDT plants then. Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man. Facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first world championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick. Question coming into tonight. Are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force? You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules. Going after the arm in a big way. Clubbing blow. And I've been saying Wrestlemania. The one top.
Good Lord, taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Sliding into the ring now. Oh, Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful.
The official needs to take a look at that.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow.
From the top. Diving double axe handle. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Torturing the knee with that attack.
Taking his match to the outside.
Oh my God! Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Strong counter from Punk.
Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
Neckbreaker. Connecting on the DDT. Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed. Punk never saw that coming. DDT! And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Implanted by the DDT.
Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks.
Spiked. And it is clear the mission now is to destroy and incapacitate.
DDT!
Ouch. And look at Orton's face after that one. DDT.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight. He's making his way to ringside now.
He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair.
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now.
Attacking with full force.
He'll make his way to the ring.
A little cockiness here from Batista.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Northern Lights.
And averting damage there.
Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Float over Russian leg sweep. Batista heading back to the outside now.
Orton flexing his power. A fallaway slam.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Oh, that punch. Into the unforgiving barricade.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Connects. Saw it coming.
Shoving him into the corner now. Oh, fires back with a kick to the gut.
And saw what was coming and delivered a backdrop.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
The cover. Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
But now this is when Randy Orton is at his most dangerous, a Viper who's had a taste and knows what it takes to win.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all.
Batista with a patented
Batista bomb.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Here's two. Two count. Title still on the line.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
Not many people escape defeat after Batista gets hold of him.
CM Punk.
Fires back with a crucial angle.
This match was always going to be hard for Punk, but
This could do it for the win. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
incredible resilience this deep into the match.
Oh, now he can be caught in a bad spot for him. Boston Crab, the legendary Boston Crab. The hold is broken. They might be able to put this one away right here. Kick out after one from the champion.
You'll have to move heaven and earth to keep the champion down. And even then, this is proof that they still might kick out.
And another stiff shot to the head here.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
And his ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target du jour.
He gets back into the ring.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. This may be the challenger's moment. Orton.
Out of nowhere. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Focused on weakening that arm.
Down he goes. And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Oh, man.
Boom.
The animal is fired up as he'll ever be.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi and
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Batista making it all look so effortless.
Batista bomb. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Big time sliding back into the ring.
Batista about to get what he wants.
The animal now.
Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Lariat.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Gets lifted into position.
Just slicing the windpipe here.
Uh-oh.
Great work. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Got to sleep. The challenger is not holding back.
Two. And he's still in the game.
That was an unbelievable kick out from Batista.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We always say that anything can happen in WWE, and this audience has seen that firsthand.
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had the match won. Stomped into the ground.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Oh!
Looking vulnerable now, guys. Planted with a neck breaker.
Punk sidesteps out of that. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Now propped up in the corner.
Denied and reversed into a DDT.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
With a kick out like that, this may go down as one of the greatest championship defenses of all.
He's looking, and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of that.
Being carried around there.
Just bounced that face like a basketball. Unloading with the belly back. Trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Here he is, heading back into the ring.
And a stomp to the gut.
Bullseye with a drop kick.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's hand like a basketball.
Oh, Viper looking to dig his fangs into the animal.
This could be it. The champ can retain. And now Batista is being measured.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Are we about to see a title change here?
Now that'll weaken your arm. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? He comes in under the ropes now. And his shoulders down. Might be it for Batista. Breaks the close count.
And clearly, truly taking the concept of fight forever to heart.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Oh, my!
He might have him here. Is this it?
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton
The
and
winner of this
Batista.
match and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.